I don't know. I didn't watch the rookie challenge or whatever, so I really don't know how Keegan did, other than scoring the game winner.
I didn't even know that. Honestly forgot about it.
Yeah, it's whatever. Who cares? Again, another who cares, and this is another who cares as well, because who really cares about All Star Weekend? First off, who cares about the All Star game? It was embarrassing. I mean, like, why watch it? That was the only reason I was watching it, because we had Fox and Sabonis in it. You know, the first All Stars since Cousins, so you kind of had to watch it as a Kings fan. It's like I need to watch them, but man, I turned that thing off after the third quarter. After Fox just didn't really want any part in the All Star game. It seemed like, and Sabonis was, it was his third time, but Tatum was going to take every shot for team whatever he was on, and yeah, it was like I feel like there was only 6 people really touching the ball and scoring on either side. It's like, all right, I think it was like Donovan Mitchell was going off too. But yeah, I turned that off. It was just like, this is dumb. This is off. The All Star game is the worst. Saturday night's always the best. The 3-point contest and the slam dunk contests are usually the better things, because I mean, there's just no defense or anything in the All Star game. It's just boring. It's like whatever. I remember the year Kobe passed, so I believe 2021. Yeah, right, 2021 or 2020.
Yeah, it was January 2020 is when he
It was
passed.
2020, so it was before like the pandemic. So I remember that was the year that they implemented like the new All Star game format, whereas like I think that year was like the first team to get to 24 points in each quarter, like won the quarter, and then like a certain percentage would go to charity. And then the start of the fourth quarter, you would add up all 3 like scores or something, and that like it would start. So I don't know, you'd add up the points for each team for the previous 3 quarters, and then that's like the starting score of the fourth quarter, and then I think it's like first to 180. I don't know. It's first to some number. I don't remember what it was. And
As long as they know what's going on.
Exactly. And that's still the format now. I don't think it's first to 24 points. I think they just had 12-minute quarters. But I remember that last quarter was like, it was actually kind of getting intense, and there was like fouling. I think Anthony Davis went on a couple free throw attempts because we actually saw defense being played because people wanted to win it. I don't know. I like that. It was actually competitive that year. And like the players don't even want to be there. They're like, this is our break, like this is my reward in quotations for being an all-star. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't go on vacation like the rest of my teammates. Like, I actually have to do this. And it's like, I bet it's fun in some parts, but it's like a mid-season break. The guys have been playing their asses off. I think Fox even said that he didn't even want to play that much. And he just wanted his rest. I mean, he just had a new baby, so that dude's probably exhausted.
Domas said something like afterwards, he's like, I'm just glad now I'll be able to try to get some sleep finally. They're always, I guess he and De'Aaron were kind of explaining that it's just like you kind of get yanked around and tugged around in all these directions, and you have to be in all these places and just kind of wait around. Like, I think De'Aaron Fox got asked about, I didn't watch or see how the drafting process went for the All-Star teams, but De'Aaron Fox was asked about it. He's like, yeah, that was long. And I guess it's just like they just kind of waste their time.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching through the first 3 quarters that I watched of the All-Star game. They had like Luka mic'd up during the game, and it was like an interview, like when like they interview like a left fielder during baseball, because you probably can interview a left fielder because it's slow. It's like you're obviously not micing up a guy in a regular season game, but he's like, what'd you like and what'd you not like? I think whoever the announcer was, I don't even know who that announcer was. It was like Reggie Miller, Candace Parker, and that other guy.
During the All-Star game?
Yeah, God, what was his name? He's not like, I don't think he's like a huge name. It wasn't like Harlan or Brain. It was some.
Wasn't the All-Star game just the TNT guys? Or was I watching a different broadcast?
You must have been watching a different broadcast.
I was listening to like Chuck and Shaq and everything. It was actually kind of funny. They were talking about it right before tip-off. They're like, you can't get a drink in this city. It's Salt Lake City. It's like all these people going to heaven. That's what they kept saying.
That's hilarious. Funny. No, I didn't watch that stream. It was like Reggie Miller.
Oh yeah, forget
Who's
that.
Who's Miller on? Was I watching ESPN?
Yeah, he's on TNT.
They were talking to Doncic, and I just It's a long-winded way of saying Doncic said the same thing as Fox. The draft took too long. Just like my answer right now, or my story.
Yeah, it's still a lot more interesting, I guess, and whatever the hell they were doing, waiting to get drafted or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I was grazing through because I watched the replay of the All-Star game, and it's really useful to watch the All-Star game on like 1.5 speed. But I think I like saw the video for like the NBA the NBA All-Star draft process. It was like an hour video.
Jeez. That's
What
crazy.
the hell?
What's it that long?
And that was on Saturday night, right? They're just like yanking out.
No, I thought I got home a little late. I thought the picks were before
like
the All-Star game.
Same night, just right before.
That's I don't know. We clearly
Either way,
I didn't
either way,
watch
they were
it live.
yeah.
Or
Either way,
at
they
all. I
were
didn't
forced
watch
to just wait around. And,
No, I think it was. I think it was. I don't know. Maybe they didn't advertise it till Sunday. I don't know. Clearly, we're not the people to ask. But again, who cares?
right.
Yeah, it just.
I know
sounds
we're
like
losing
a
our
hassle.
credibility because we didn't watch the Rising Stars Challenge.